A very good morning to you and welcome to quite another video from your boy. You know what I'm saying? Mutia Evans here, and today I want us to talk about a very important topic of how to wake up every single day at 5 a.m. for the rest of your life. Seamlessly. You don't have to struggle through it. And why should you listen to what I have to say? I believe I'm the best person to give you this advice. Why? I've struggled with oversleeping for the longest time I can remember. Everyone who is close to me knows I am a heavy sleeper. If you ask my parents, they will tell you they can never count on me when it comes to waking up. Actually, when we ever have to travel somewhere, I'm the last person to be expected to wake up the rest. So I'm the one to be told, hey, we're going to wake you up so that you don't make us get late. My siblings too, no, they can't count on me on this, and my friends anyway. So what did I do to manage to start waking up every single day at 5 a.m.? Well, I had to follow a few steps. There are a few tips I had to look at and make sure I follow them to the latter, that now I managed to wake up every single morning at 5 a.m. It's now around 8 a.m. and I've already done so much with the 3 hours that I've spent today. So it's important. It's very important. And I've really struggled with this. At some point I had to go see a doctor, by the way. I thought it was a disease. Then, after it was confirmed it wasn't a disease, I remember I tried now looking for different ways of making sure I wake up, and I bought all sorts of alarm clocks. I've been around shopping for the loudest alarm clock in the market. Unfortunately, that didn't help. I wish I would show you all the alarm clocks I have around. There's so many, and they didn't work. None of them worked until I came across the secret I'm about to share with you. And I'm 100% sure that this secret, which has 5 steps, is going to work for you as well. Now, I've missed a lot of opportunities because of oversleeping. I've missed a lot of appointments. I've lost a lot of businesses because of sleeping. And so I know exactly what you miss by not waking up early. And sometimes I used to really feel bad about myself. I punished myself a couple times and it was getting out of hand. So I had to find a permanent solution to this problem I had, or I've had, for the longest time I can remember. Well, in school I hardly could find time to study through the night. Yes, I used to sleep really much, even in class. But when I came across this secret, it has worked for me. So let's dive right into the secret with the 5 steps. So I'll take you through the 5 steps. Very easy, very straightforward. And when you follow them, each step at a time, I'm telling you, you'll come back to this video a few days later, a few weeks later, to tell us, hey, you know what? That secret worked and I'm so happy about my life, okay? Okay. Number 1, the first step of this secret is having a strong why. A strong reason why you need to wake up every single day. Okay, this is in 2 ways. There is the internal why that is coming from within you, and the external why. Now, I'll start with the external. External is, let me share with you this. If you sleep for 8 hours every day, it means you're sleeping a third of your day. And that simply means at the end of your life, you'll have slept a third of your life. Do you get what that means? You've slept a third of your life. Remember, you have entertainment, you have rest, you have so many other things you have to do. So you'll find out you've only worked for maybe a third of your life, which is a waste of a life. So externally, you don't want to waste your life by sleeping too much. That is just 8. I know people who do 10 hours. I know you have people who do 12 hours. Imagine sleeping half of your life. How does that make you feel? That you've slept half of a lifetime. It's bad. It's really bad. So what's the most hours one should sleep? I say 7 to 8. Don't go beyond 8. But if you can do 6, like I do, well and good. I sleep every day between 10 and 11. And at 5 a.m., I'm always up. Sometimes I wake up at 3, other times at 2:30, other times at 4, depending. And I have a very productive day every single day. So you can do it as well. If you have a strong why externally, you don't want to waste your life. You don't want to get to 80 and have a regret of sleeping for 20 years. Or a lot of 80 is around 23, 25 years. You don't want to look back and say, you know what, I wasted 23 years of my life. Just get enough sleep. And I use that word. I chose that word very, very cautiously. Enough. Enough is 6 and below. We have people who can do 4 hours and it's enough for them. Do that if you can. If you can do 5, better. So that you can conserve as much time as you can. That's externally. Internally, it's coming from you. Why do you want to wake up early? Are you working on something? Is there something that you care so much about that you're willing to do anything to achieve it? And you know, if you don't put in the work, you don't get the money, and so you don't achieve whatever you want to achieve. I know you have that. So think about it. For me, I like cars. I like bikes. I like electronics. I love stuff. So what I do, every other time I have something I'm working on. Okay, it may not be the major project, but among other things, you know, you don't wake up every morning excited to be investing money. You don't wake up every morning excited to be paying rent, do you? You don't. But when you have something that you care so much about, that gives you a lot of pleasure, or gets you from a lot of pain, you have a reason to wake up every morning. So find something. Always have something you're working on that brings some pleasure to your life, and that you'll be very happy and excited to wake up every day and do whatever you have to do. And that comes from within. You can't lie. You can lie to everyone else, but you can't lie to yourself. You must have something that you really, really care about, and you must take some time to convince yourself that you deserve it and you're capable of getting it. When you get to that point, I'm assuring you, it's going to happen, and you look back and be very proud that you worked on it, because it will help you build a discipline that you're going to use the rest of your life. Okay? Yes, that's step number 1. Let's go to step number 2, which is having a regular sleeping pattern and watching your diet. A regular sleeping pattern. I've tried sleeping 4 hours of the day and going the entire night without sleep, and all that did is messed up with my conditioning, with my mind. So I never knew when it's time to sleep. I would work through the night, sleep during the day, and I couldn't even keep track of how many hours I'm sleeping. And I know that happens to so many people. So I advise you, don't go to bed today at 7 and then tomorrow at 9 and the other day at 12. No, have a regular sleeping pattern. It will build a discipline and it will condition your mind. And let me tell you, if there is something powerful that you have and everyone has, is your mind. Yes, your mind is like an engine in a car. The engine determines how fast a car moves, if it moves anyway. The engine is what controls the body. So the body you see here, the sleeping you do, is controlled by the mind. You're watching this video because your mind told you to watch this video. You do whatever you do every single day because your mind has told you to do it. So that's how powerful your mind is. And so, now that you know how powerful your mind is, condition yourself to know that from this hour to this hour, every day or every night, it's time to sleep. So go to bed and sleep. And within no time, it will become a habit. Same way you wake up every morning, You don't need anyone to remind you to brush your teeth. You just do it because you've been conditioned. You don't wake up and live without brushing your teeth, or walking out of your house without some shoes. I mean, you don't remind yourself, it just happens. You've conditioned yourself, but before you leave your house, you have to put some shoes on. And you've never worn one shoe and left the house. You always have to do the pair, the two shoes, the pair of socks. And you always have them matching because you've been conditioned to do that. You never lose your way home. Sometimes you don't even think of it. You just walk out of your office, get into your car, start driving. Without even thinking of it, you're at your place and you've not lost your way. That's how powerful your mind is and how powerful conditioning can be. So condition yourself to sleeping and having a regular sleeping pattern. On the diet side, avoid alcohol before you go to bed. I know that's a hard one, but I also have some fun every so often, especially during the weekends. But I don't do a lot of alcohol during the weekdays, and I also control what I take during the weekends. That way, I have control over when to sleep and when to wake up. Otherwise, I know I'll mess up with my sleeping schedule. Check my diet. I also avoid coffee during the evenings, coffee and tea. I only take milk if I have to take something hot, or uji, porridge. Otherwise, I just take water and I'm good to go. The rest of the substances, I take them during the day to avoid missing out on my time or missing the time that I should be in bed. Okay? That's step number 2. Watching your diet and having a regular sleeping pattern. You can't run away. You can't cheat your mind. You can't run away from that. You can't cheat your mind that today you go to bed at 7 and then tomorrow at 11. It won't happen. I'm telling you that for sure. You need that regular sleeping pattern. I've tried lying to myself and it didn't work. So I know it won't work for you too. Let's talk about step number 3, which is having something you're waking up to. Let me tell you, if you're waking up to do nothing, you want to wake up. You must have something you're waking up every morning to do. And it's something that is exciting, that is getting you closer to your goals. Yes. So have a schedule. Arrange yourself. Know when you wake up, what are you waking up to do every morning? Okay? Don't wake up and start thinking, what do I do? No. Know what you wake up to do every single morning. And you'll be a very happy lot. You'll always wake up pumped, walk out of that bed, spread the bed, brush your teeth, take shower, and you're good to go. Okay? Yes, if you have something to do. It could be going to the gym. You can do that. It could be just exercising. It could be reading a book, listening to a video or an audio. It could be reading something. Whatever you want to. It could be working. But something. You have to be waking up to something. If you're not, again, you can't cheat your mind. It's the most powerful organ in your body and the one that you can never cheat. You have to work with your mind. Okay? Good. Number 4, use a loud alarm clock until you are accustomed to waking up. As I said, I've tried many alarms or alarm clocks, and most of them didn't work. But after working on the other steps, I was able to come across this alarm clock that I use on my phone that is really loud, and it has different ways of turning the alarm off. Okay? So I have no choice but to wake up and switch it off, then proceed with the day. And I would recommend this to you. It's called alarming. It's alarm, then at the end include a Y. It's on Play Store and Apple Store. So all you need to do, go there, download it, and create your alarms. When you do so, every morning at 5 a.m., you'll have no choice but to wake up. They are extremely loud. You'll actually be disturbing your neighbors if you live really close to your neighbors, and you'll have no choice but to wake up as well. You can't sleep. Actually, the tagline is of that application is sleep if you can, and I bet you can't. You won't sleep when that alarm has gone off. So try using that. It has different ways of turning it off. One of them is a math problem. You can tackle a math problem. Another one is scanning a QR code of anything you have in your house, maybe in your kitchen, wherever. It also has another way. Of taking a photo in a certain area. So you could be taking a photo in your balcony. Before you do that, it won't go off. It has another way of shaking a couple times. So if it's 100 times, you have to shake your phone 100 times. You can imagine by the time you're done shaking your phone 100 times, you can go back to bed. Sawa? Yeah, but when that alarm goes off, don't go back to bed. Spread your bed and just walk out of that bedroom. Otherwise, if you stick there, chances of getting back to sleep are very high. Okay? That's number 4. The last one is use your bed for the purpose it was intended for. Your bed is a place to sleep, not a place to talk to your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. It's not a place to just relax. It's a place to sleep. Again, this is in your mind. If you condition your mind that when you're in bed, you're there to sleep, every time you get to bed, within minutes or seconds, you'll fall asleep. Okay? But if you go there to use your phone, to charge your phone, to do this and that, you realize you're going to be struggling and having a really hard time working or getting enough sleep, and getting out of that bed to do whatever you have to do. So use your bed for that purpose and that purpose only. Not to chat, not to watch movies, not to do anything else. So that your mind can be accustomed to, when I go to that bedroom, I'm going there to sleep. Not to have fun, not to laugh, not to chat with friends, but to sleep. And when you wake up, walk out of that bed, because you should only be there if you're sleeping. Yes, and you're going to enjoy. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that was helpful. If you'd like to see more of this video, let me know in the comment section. Yes, drop a comment. Tell me what you like the most. What other tip do you have for people to wake up every day at 5 a.m. or every day early for the rest of their lives? Drop those tips in the comment section below, and if you have an idea of a video should be doing next, drop that on the comment section as well. Thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. It really helps, and like this video if you like it. Give the video a thumbs up, and turn on the bell notification so that I notify you every time I post a new video. And I don't post every day. Yes, it's every once in a while, and I'm very sure you're going to find some good value from the videos I'm going to be doing in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching this video. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. I am at Mutia Evans. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.